Hi, hello, welcome back. So, yeah, I think that this is going to be too much for you. There we go. So, there was a teeny tiny accident in the other space, and now we're reading here. Someone fell. So, this is going to be quite an interesting reading. Sorry, I just received a notification. Because we're going to have a look at what made them. So, you are probably having issues with somebody. And you are starting to realize that this person is not who they portray themselves to be. This is not the person that other people think. Like other people might have some sort of angelic projection of them, and behind the scenes, this person is vibrating at a completely different energy. Sorry for everyone's issues. So behind the scenes, this person is vibrating at a completely different frequency. I see you breaking free from this person, but I'm also seeing a pattern in this person. So, quick disclaimer: this is going to be the video containing the channel messages for group number 1. And we are exploring some sort of villain creation origin story about what made them. What kind of repetitive experience caused this person to behave in a destructive way. Perhaps in general, we might get details about why they acted in such a way towards you. And so all of these details are interesting and important if you are protecting yourself against somebody, and you might not be sure about what's going on behind the scenes, and especially in this case where this person has a very strong facade. This person might actually be expressionless. This person has some sort of a still facial expression, and it might be a very convenient mask. That's what I'm getting, in the sense where it's like a neutral smile, but the thing is that this person cannot really break out of character when it comes to that. Sorry. Supervising. Sorry about that. So, disclaimer done. I'm literally seeing that this is clearly a case where you had an ongoing set of occasions to realize that this person was fucked in the head. So good. I see that this person is a troublemaker. This person likes to sabotage other people's plans, other people's good ideas. I see this person having they harbor a sense of contempt when it comes to themselves, when it comes to their life, when it comes to how they are capable of interacting with other people. I see that this person might have had glamorous encounters in their life where they had the chance to sit with certain personalities, and they tell themselves that it's not that much of a big deal, but I see that they are kind of losing their shit because they are not being allowed to sit near one, and they're realizing that they're not all that at all. So, this is fucking ridiculous. So, wait a second. Still supervising. So, he's here. The furry baby's here and wants attention. All the attention. So he doesn't give a fuck, but As long as they don't fight. We're okay. Um, so I see that this person has a very specific coping mechanism where they create a divide, a very neat separation between who they show to the world and who they truly are. And this is something that they decided at some point in their life. They were like, yeah, no, okay, that's it. I'm not. There is something about them that they just don't want to showcase. There is something about themselves that they just don't want to be honest about. They don't want to pay attention to that. They don't want other people to pay attention to that. And they're like, no, I'm going to be. It's like at some point, this person told themselves, you know what? Fuck it. I am going to be a confident person. And that's what they did. And I see their confidence being shattered behind the scenes. This is this is something that happened early on in their life. There was a moment where they were forced to cry in front of other people, or just other people saw them crying, and they told, like, the moment where this happened, they felt like it was legitimate, that what they were saying was supposed to resonate in the minds of other people committing the crime. This person might have been a victim of something, gossiping, slandering. Other people have been plotting against this person, and I'm getting that they've been successful because they truly destroyed this person's confidence to the core. And they decided to walk away from themselves at a very specific moment. Like, I am no longer going to be, sorry. I'm no longer going to be this weak person. I'm not. This person might have. Oh, you know that movie with Adam Sandler with a child? There's one that is. There's a child involved, and I remember, I think my father was pretty enthusiastic about it. And surprising with an adult perspective. But anyway, there's a moment where the kid is scared to go to school, and they give him sunglasses, and with the explanation, those are magic sunglasses. Once you put them on, you're going to become invisible to other people. So all of a sudden, I'm seeing this person feeling in a bubble, feeling like in an aquarium, and they started cultivating their own little world by what's kind of behind the glass. So they truly learned how to separate their true self from reality, because what I'm seeing is that this person is also disconnected from reality, in the sense where they act in a way that is at least visibly adaptive, that, like, it looks like they respond well to reality. Then in their mind there are two layers. So there's the layer that perceives the external world, and that layer says stuff that reality isn't saying. You know what I mean? Like, let's say that this person walks into a room and they bring something. They put something on the table, or they fix a chair, or they do something positive for the environment. Like, not necessarily the collective environment, but just the room environment, the room dynamics. And this is just normal administration, okay? So this is the type of thing that literally everybody else did, or that is just expected in a situation, and they do it, like, they don't boast, okay? Like, they just do it. And then in their mind, there is this layer that gives them all the compliments that people aren't giving them. But it's not because there is silencing compliments, because, I don't know, perhaps it's not appropriate or adequate to give compliments to other in generals or whatever the explanation may be. It's just that there is no compliment to be made. This is just normal administration. And in their head, this person tells themselves, oh my God, I'm such a good person. I'm so amazing because look at me. I just did this and I made it look like it was nothing. No, it truly was nothing. Like it generally was nothing. And it's also interesting because there's a deeper layer underneath it all that knows. And this person has some sort of ongoing sadness deep that is like, but they don't know what it is. They don't know how to name it. They don't know how to be in touch with it. And the reason is because they created this layer between the reality of who they are and actual reality. And this layer is made a little bit of bullshit, to be honest. They praise themselves above and beyond for stuff that is not truly deep enough to reach their wounded child. I see that their wounded child, inner child, yearns for way more. And this is where their alter ego is plotting behind the scenes and like trying to find more and more clever, in a way, ways to let this person stay detached from themselves. Okay, whenever this person has the chance to sit with themselves or abandon themselves, they abandon themselves. I'm seeing other people also abandoning this person early on, walking away from this person. This is the type of person that might have lost friendship while they were young, which happens. But sometimes you just change school, or the school is shitty, whatever. What I'm saying is that I was bullied too in school. And being bullied is quite a shared experience. For one reason or another, it is pretty hard to not find a human in this generation, at least, that hasn't been bullied, either at school, at home, both. Extended family, cousins, new neighborhood, whatever. Okay. It is also pretty common to find maladaptive coping behaviors because opening the dialogue about the fact that it's bad, the fact that there can be other strategies, the fact that it has a observable impact on the chemistry of the brain, is relatively recent. Nevertheless, that discourse is available, and what's even more interesting and important is that the people who have that information in their hands, one way or another, are doing everything that is in their power to spread that. That is because once you understand that is doable, once you understand that it's possible, once you understand that it can be healed, once you understand that this is also an incredibly strong doorway towards discovering the power of self-healing, self-regeneration from the brain, you want others to feel the same. You want others to experience that peace too, that mental peace, that feeling of hope and progression. I'm not okay today, but I am feeling way better than what I was feeling yesterday, a week ago, a few months ago, 7 years ago, you name it, depending on how you start. And it's that this person never started. They just never started. This person might have done some sort of reflection, and then they just walk away once they realize that they're not where they are. They usually resolve it by walking away from themselves. This could either be by numbing their emotions and just I'm also getting that this person kind of, okay. Now I'm getting social butterfly. Like this person likes to stay open to a multiple groups of people. I see that this person has difficult relationships with almost everybody. Like this person is on a dry shore with almost everybody. They tell themselves that it's because people envy them and that people see in them something that they don't see in themselves, and it's flipped. I see that this person likes to observe people in secret. They like to understand what they do. But again, just as what they do with their healing, they do the same with their endeavors, their discourses. Like this person just mimics. And there is this layer between themselves and reality that when they mimic, they tell themselves that they are doing a better job than whoever they are mimicking. Like they don't see themselves observing. It's like they erase constantly that part of the process. They sit in silence, they indulge in other people's company, they don't boast too much, they're shy. I see that this person likes to try and get other people's secrets. It's because this person doesn't feel comfortable with their own. This person is a crybaby in a corner deep down. This person is still living the exact same day when they were bullied, and now they're trying to have some sort of comeback. I see that this person kind of saw the possibility to have a comeback on their bullies. I'm getting social media. Okay, let me pull out the clarifiers because this is getting more complex. It's like this person likes to indulge in staying near people that they don't like. That's why their energy just cannot heal. They entertain toxicity. I haven't seen this one coming out in a while. I'm getting that this person has some sort of plan where, whoa. This person indulges in risky behaviors. What you accept is what they get. This person is ranking up a lot of karma. It's because they're not genuine. And because I'm also seeing that they are expanding too much their pathology. There is a dimension where this person might have tried to intrude the life of someone who hurt them in the past. And I see them wearing some sort of disguise. There is something that they did to themselves that boosted their confidence, and they attach their identity to that. They project to what they could project on the outside. And this gave them a sense of pleasure. It felt like wish fulfillment. I see that this person those were too many. I see that this person, as I said, expanded too much. They started seeing other people, like they know. Okay, this is actually pretty logical once you understand the mathematics behind it. This person never healed, so whether they want it or not, they get triggered. Whenever someone has a physical characteristics and a body odor, palette of colors, um, a voice tone, aesthetic, a ringtone, even, whatever, whatever you want to say it. Similar to what their sensory system experienced while they were undergoing abuse, they get triggered. And they get triggered by trying to react in the same exact way they reacted when they actually got offended. This person is so terrified of the idea of going through that experience again that they're like, no. I am going to eliminate the threat as it is. But they don't see what's going on. Like, someone could just be like, minding their business, sipping their tea, and not even looking at this person. And this person is just, there behind the scenes. Yeah, no, I know that they're plotting. I know that they're thinking about me. And the other person isn't, but they are so stuck in their toxic fantasy that they just assume that it is going to happen and that they have to do something about it. And they do. And what they do is that they try to have a negative impact on whoever they try to get close to. I see this person organizing mischief parties, like inviting people to a party and then humiliating them. It's like, no, I'm going to do it to you before you even do it to me. But this person could be like older than 5. And I'm not saying like 10, I'm saying like older than 25. That's where it starts becoming something clinically concerning. Sorry, just my dog was craving undivided and unbreakable attention. He's a little dramatic sometimes, but that's part of his cuteness. So, yeah, this person can't see shit. Especially because, again, if this person is no longer 5 nor 25, they're doing pretty serious fucked up stuff to serious stuff. Because one thing is being 15 and you try to organize a party. I'm getting the mean girl stuff where everybody gets invited and there's a dress code that is communicated and it doesn't get communicated to one person, and that's the target. And everybody shows up and it's an actual plan to humiliate the person. There was also that other movie with the mother-in-law with Jennifer Lopez, and she met this extremely hot guy by the beach, and then the mother-in-law is just completely fucked in the head, and so she starts plotting all of this wardrobe setups until at some point she explodes because shut the fuck up, you're the only one who cares. There's good money on the way. So yeah, I'm seeing you healing pretty gigantically from whatever type of misaligned attack, and I'm also seeing that karma is on the way for this person. This person is going to be forced to look at themselves. This person is going to be forced to reflect on their past action. And I see that this is something that they just don't do. It's like they wake up and they just assume that it's a new day. I don't know if this person acts as if they had no past. But this also means that this person acts as if they had no future. They just react to the day. They are being thrown around by either other people that they use as a distorted mirror to boast on the inside. They would never admit that out loud because, again, there is a part of them that is directing the show that knows that there is certain types of discourses that just don't sit well in general. And for some reason, they also assume that whenever that type of discourse is openly challenged, it's like, how dare you? Like, this is what I tell myself. You do not get to tell me what I tell myself. Okay, but at the same time, you are acting in a way that feels misaligned. I'm not going to thank you for that. I'm not going to praise you for that. And if you insist, I might even start insulting you for that because you are the one who's acting out of harass. So I don't give a fuck about what you tell yourself. It's against the law. So, and I know that laws are being changed, but at the same time, if it is against a law that protects someone who is simply just existing, you're the one trespassing. Like, at some point, there are certain stuff that are simply objective. You're trespassing. You are assuming that there's an invitation that was never sent, that you cannot attach to my name. Not only that, this person might have been told that they were just not going to be dragged along, that you are on your chariot and it's moving fast, and this person just saw a chariot moving and was like, how dare you? Like, I'm sitting right here doing nothing important, but how dare you not stopping and looking at it? And so they threw a stick. In Italian we say mettere un bastone tra le ruote, and they threw a stick in the wheel. So what happens when you throw a stick? Again, the stupid Adam Sandler movie where he just starts educating the kid to do like fucked up stuff to just random people, and like it's so fun. And so you're in the movie theater and it's like everybody's laughing, it's fun. Then you start thinking about it and it's like, that child is vulnerable. That child brain is shaping and forming, and they are integrating that, attacking other people and endangering their life because they feel bored inside is okay. Tell that to a lawyer. Because now there's a adult person, perhaps even several adult people with broken legs, and you have a stick on your hand looking stupid as fuck. Explain that. So I see that there is a dimension of time has passed between what happened, what this person did, and your current state. But you are meant to realize that this person is completely fucked in the head. And at some point, you will point the finger back. Like, I'm sorry, but you cannot just be doing creepy stuff and then assume that everybody's just going to treat you like a very innocent person. Yeah, no, I was just, what the fuck were you doing? Because you can say, I was just killing somebody, but then you change the tone and you realize that what you were telling is that you were fucking killing somebody. So the fact that you're able to say fucked up stuff and looking stupid doesn't mean that the fucked up stuff is less fucked up than the reality, than what reality tells. Life is going to be on your side. There was something that this person wanted you to experience, and they're about to get a spoonful of that. And that is when you are finally going to be able to let this go. Stay focused on your finances, stay focused on your endeavors. There is definitely a sort of, I gotta go. Wait. Oh, good. So stay focused on your finances, stay focused on your endeavors. Make sure that the fact that this person is acting cuckoo banana doesn't make you go cuckoo banana in return, because yes, you're scared. Yes, you want to yell that this person is fucking dangerous to literally everybody. But there's an energetic work that you can definitely heal. And the more you elevate your vibration, the more you allow also forces of chaos to push this person out of your life. It is meant to happen. If you want to be a danger to other people, you also cannot expect to just be silently accepted. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, one thing is embracing nonsense, one thing is not being able to make any fucking sense. And yeah, this is the type of person that other people might have figured out, and so they have been left in the past already. But I also see that it takes people, it usually takes people more time to figure them out. It's like they get released as strike 3, so to say. Anubis, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? And you got them as strike 1. And I see that this person also thought that they were safe and sound because you didn't yell at everybody. Look, this is a nasty stalker. You gotta be careful, because they were kind of counting on that and being like, I'm so innocent. I'm being targeted. What the fuck are you doing, by the way? Sorry. Use your reputation. So I feel like this is pretty easy. When this person starts attacking something that is directly related to your professional self, it becomes pretty easy to prove it. You know, like, look, I have my registry, everything is written down. I know exactly who I communicate to, in which terms, and what is being offered and allowed. And none of what you did was comprised in any of that. So you either pay back for the stolen material, or you go spend the season in jail. How about that? That could be some interesting sort of character development, wouldn't it? Learning how to behave like an adult for once. Fun! So fun! So yeah. This person is kind of trying to attack a version of you that actually gave a fuck. And it might not, like, what I'm getting is that perhaps it never even existed. You're just nice with people, and this person thought that they just had your love. Okay. Furry one's drama. So this person, again, they had a need to be the director of reality. And this is also the thing, like, this person doesn't really hang out for long with people. They just place people in a certain category, like, okay, People number one, I need to talk to them in a certain way, and then people number two in another way. And they have beef with both. Like they have ill intentions with everyone. And then they do stuff that is completely misaligned. This person doesn't understand private property. This person doesn't understand intellectual property. This person doesn't understand how to reference. This person doesn't understand that when you walk into academy, you need to give a little bit more references than just I kiss my father ass in order to be taken seriously in at a certain level of scientific community, at least not the council of drunk uncles that can have a nice logo. It will also not accomplish much for humanity, so be aware. This person is so fucking stupid. Who did what? Oh my god, wait. So again, they do something that is either illegal or misaligned, and then they retract. You know, they get scared. They realize that they are shitting outside of their own toilet, and they're like, no. And they start attaching themselves to someone else. And they do the same thing to someone else, and they're like, and they go and do the same thing over and over again. But then time passes, and they kind of forgive themselves. They do the emotional process for others, but they're not truly modifying their state. They just tell themselves, you know, a little time has passed, and at the same time, I'm not in jail yet, so I could call them. And you know, the cycle goes on and on and on until they get kicked out of stuff. This person might be on several watch lists of people who just don't want to know shit about this person. They know this about themselves. They have moments where they feel sad about it, but at the same time, there's like, you know, but there's other people, and meanwhile, they're not healing. This person romanticizes a little bit the idea of being put, like being restrained. Like this person romanticizes the idea that other people will start caring about them so much that they will start seeing their pain. They will organize some sort of intervention, like, look, we know you're hurt. We have this little nice spot for you in nature. You're going to be able to heal. You're going to be able to improve, and it's because we care for you. And this person is meant to realize that people are just annoyed as fuck with them. I'm seeing that some people are praying that this person will never return from, like, in their lives. I'm seeing that this person that some people kind of want this person away from them. And I'm also seeing that if this person were to have their wish fulfillment, it would be extremely detrimental for them. This person would benefit way more from focusing on their own dreams and not focusing on other people, and who's thinking about whom and who's doing what and who's saying that. Like, this person is putrid on the inside. This person doesn't have a vision. They're just rotting over what other people do or don't. And being locked up would reconnect them to themselves, but at the same time, it would make them realize just how much time they wasted being and doing absolutely nothing. This person has spent a lifetime trying to stand on people who were not even buying into that. They were sitting useless and building a narrative. This person might even tell themselves that one day they'll write a book and it will be the book of bullshit, because if any of the people that they want to mention in their book or to realize what they were telling themselves. I see that some people will just be like, who the fuck is this idiot? They just don't know much about them. They don't even remember them. But they would also sue them. I see that this person has juicy names in their hands, but it's kind of like, you know, my aunt slept with a celebrity from the Italian movie scene or whatever. Whatever, you know, like they didn't have a relationship. The thing didn't last for long. They didn't have an ongoing exchange. And again, they had a physical intercourse, but it's not justifiable for my aunt to create an entire autobiography about oh, I was the true love of this celebrity, because it's obvious even to the stones that this celebrity never gave a fuck. This person was also married, by the way, and everybody knows there's a spouse. Everybody loves her. I'm a fan, by the way. I'm a fan of his wife. I think that she's brilliant, a very beautiful woman. He's hideous, by the way, and he was cheating. Sorry, little feminist friend. Proving quite a lot of points with just this example about certain disparities that, and also the fact that stubbornly keeping a certain level of people in power truly sometimes just helps hideous people getting laid. Parentheses. Sorry if this doesn't resonate with your situation. But again, this person is fucking delusional. They overestimate their importance in people's life, and I see that it's literal strangers. Okay, this person might be in their 40s, asking to the cards whether they will marry Jared Leto or no. Like, of course not. Do you need an oracle to tell you this? Like, an oracle is not for stupid shit. You go and disturb the hidden if you have real need to. If you need to watch your back, sometimes even from people who are close to you. Watch out for your family. And on that note, I'm going to wrap things up for you. Group number 1. I hope this gave you clarity. This was a long video, but when I am tackling deep, dark matters, it's important to give the reasons why, to give the background, to give the past, to give the present, to give as many details as I possibly can. Follow, like, subscribe, leave a comment, spread love, and take care of yourself.